Hi, my name's Kate McNeel. I'm with SAP SuccessFactors, and I'm here today with my friend Jan Ammann from NTT Data Group.
Hi,
We're going
Kate.
to chat for a few minutes about the issue of compliance and the role of HR in supporting compliance. So, first off, Jan, can you talk to us a little bit about compliance and why it's such a painful issue for so many of our customers?
Yes, sure, Kate. First of all, thanks for having us here at Success Connect in London. Looking at the issues, looking around the globe, we feel that you see more and more regulations coming everywhere, locally, regionally, globally. Think about GDPR last year and how big of a fuss that was all around the globe, because it was a European legislation. But again, any company doing business in Europe is affected. We see more and more of these regulations popping up everywhere. Again, from local regulations to globally affecting our customers.
And this sounds like something that would affect various industries. So in my mind, I think about banking, but it also seems like it would affect other industries like maybe oil and gas, where there's a lot of people with safety concerns. So can you talk a little bit about some of the industries that are impacted?
Yes, sure. Compliance is a broad topic, and it, again, goes everywhere. So if you think, again, going from blue-collar workers who are affected with regulations or legislations such as GHS, the way they have to deal with chemicals, for example, you need to make sure that you hold those compliant, that you train your people specifically, to execs, in the management, in the board meetings, who are affected by regulations on doing business the right way, let's say, with everything that's happening with good and bad stuff. So hold people compliant on any level, we feel, goes with all the various regulations, again, from manufacturing companies to financial services industries to oil and gas and everywhere.
Yeah, it's one of those things that sounds kind of boring, but it ultimately affects the safety of people involved.
Absolutely.
It can prevent major disruption, because compliance issues can send board members to jail, or in other industries can cause safety incidences, which can shut down plants. But what I'm not seeing really is what's the role of HR here? Human resources, what do they have to do with keeping people out of jail and keeping people safe?
That's a good question. And as you said, so it's about being compliant for the sake of fines, jail and all of that. And secondly, also about safety of your people and being a responsible company, doing business, being reliable and being trustworthy for your customers. And if you think about that, that's not only about the regulation, but the way to implement these things is not just about a law or a regulation. It's about the culture that's sitting in a company. Because only with the culture, do you have a right mindset of doing good business? Are you in the business of doing good and fulfill compliance regulations, or are you, trying to find your way around it? Yeah. So it's about culture, and who, if not HR, is the owner of all that culture? Next to the fact that we own the people data, and owning the culture, we feel is the reason why HR should be the heart of the discussions when it comes to compliance.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So HR looks after culture, they look after the people data, and those are the two key elements for creating this compliance culture. Okay, great. Well, thanks for your time. This has been a great discussion, and happy to have been here with you.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
All right.
Thank you. Bye-bye.